now you're going to measure your English. How much of listening can you do? Are you good at listening? Then you must go to the next step. Are you good at speaking? We are scared. Speaking. If I ask you to speak, take this mic and speak. No. There was a university where I went to speak, residential. So I told them from tomorrow, only English on campus. Then after 2 days, phone call came by saying, now there is only silence in the campus. Nobody is speaking. Why? Students were very talkative before. Because now they have to speak English, they are keeping silent. You tell them, speak Telugu, huge noise. Nobody wants to speak. Until you speak, until you practice, you won't improve. Similarly, writing. Unless you practice, you cannot improve. But we are very nervous, we are very shy, we are very scared. Earlier also, one of the speakers told you that get rid of your shyness, then you will become better. So how will you get rid of your shyness? That is, you need a foundation. In foundation for English, everybody knows what is very important is grammar. Say, oh, grammar, so tough, so difficult. But it is not difficult. Then you have vocabulary. We don't have enough words. So how to speak, how to improve vocabulary. Then we have pronunciation. When you speak English, does it sound like English? Of course, when you speak Telugu, don't speak like English. If you hear some radio channels, you will find they speak Hindi or Telugu with an accent. We don't want to change our language. Okay, there is a lot of disturbance in the hall. Let me give a small break. Whoever has to go for lunch, please go. No problem. Now, those who are going for lunch, don't worry. You are their teacher. Okay, as soon as they come back from lunch, you have to tell them what happened in the hall. That is how we build a team. They are not going to lose anything if you are very active. So we need pronunciation, good pronunciation, English like English, Telugu like Telugu, important. Then you have what is called as, in writing, spelling and punctuation. Don't get distracted. Swamiji told you about concentration. This is a test of your concentration. Others are going, you are not looking at them. You are not listening to that noise, you are listening to this. Somebody told me in an email, Madam, why do you speak so loudly? Why can't you speak softly? You are too loud. Unfortunately, I could not reply. I have to be loud because there are thousands. Suppose I meet you alone, I won't speak so loudly. I'll speak softly. So we have to remember in writing, spelling and punctuation. So I mentioned to you 5 things. Grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, spelling, punctuation. If you learn these things which they have taught you in school and college, in your English class, then you will get benefit. You will become better. You need to have a foundation. Once you have these 5 as your foundation, then you will become better. In the morning, the IPS sir told you that you read newspaper. Earlier also I have mentioned, I am mentioning again, read some stories. You can read some stories which will benefit you, because as you read, you can learn all these 5 things. Grammar, pronunciation, punctuation, vocabulary, spelling, everything you can learn if you read simple stories. Swamiji told you some stories in Telugu. Now if you go home and write those stories in English, read them loudly, tell your friend that story in English, you will be practicing writing, reading, speaking. This is how we improve. So today I thought, instead of just speaking to you, I will use one story. Here is a book which all of you can get for yourself. It is called Tales and Parables of Sri Ramakrishna. Today I am basing all my talk and my suggestions on what letters I get. I get, lakhs and lakhs of letters. So they want to have some stories. These stories are so beautiful that they give you not only good English. This book has excellent English, very high level of English. And it also has a character development dimension, which Swamiji was telling you, that character is most important. It gives you soft skills. I see there written soft skills. So we all want to learn soft skills. Many skills are here. It gives you also values. We have value education today. So apart from learning English, you are getting many benefits. Today we all have buy one, get one free. Now you buy one and you are getting 10 free. Imagine, no supermarket is giving such a scheme. You are getting so many things. So I have chosen one story from here, which I will read out for you slowly. I have asked Karthik to also show it on the screen, which we will then see how to learn grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, spelling, etc. from this story. The name of the story is Go Forward. Today, you have started Impact. Go forward. Tomorrow, today and tomorrow, you have come one step. Next, you will go another step. Then you will go another step. You will get a good job. You will become successful. You will have a wonderful life. Or, today, job is not important in India. We have what is called as Make in India. We want all youngsters to become entrepreneurs. You generate jobs. You give jobs. Don't wait for somebody to give you a job. We have the capability. Our youngsters are excellent. You go anywhere in the world, you will find recognition. But sitting in India, we prefer to sit on a chair and not do anything. Don't be like that. Be full of energy and do something. Now let me try to read out to you this story, which is called Go Forward. Please look at the screen. I hope all of you can see the screen. See also how you should read. We usually read very fast. So when I ask you to read a story, you'll say, once upon a time a woodcutter went to the forest to chop wood. Then suddenly he met a brahmachari. That is not the way to learn English. You should read each word. Once upon a time, a woodcutter went into a forest to chop wood. There suddenly he met a brahmachari. Are you able to see? The holy man said to him, "My good man, go forward." On returning home, the woodcutter asked himself, why did the brahmachari tell me to go forward? Some time passed. One day, he remembered the brahmachari's words. He said to himself, "Today I shall go deeper into the forest." Going deep into the forest, he discovered innumerable sandalwood trees. He was very happy and returned with cartloads of sandalwood. He sold them in the market and became very rich. Now look at all the grammar items which you can see. I'll read the rest of the story slowly. You look at the first item of grammar which we learn is a noun. So you see the noun woodcutter. Woodcutter is a common noun. It is a name which is used for a person, any person who cuts wood. Forest, again a common noun. So when you read a passage, you can easily find out what kind of nouns are there. Then you have the word brahmachari. It is an Indian word, but it is also a noun, again a common noun. So in front of all these common nouns, what you find is an article. Have you seen? A is written. A woodcutter, a forest, a brahmachari. That means anyone, one person which we are referring to. Now look at the